and you're moving along life, and then all of a sudden you begin to have these conversations. I'm not married. I should be married. I should have kids. So you telling me, look, sister, if you're feeling this way, this is a cognitive distortion. This is stinking thinking. So what do you tell this professional, lady that's having these types of should thoughts?
And it could be our guys out there.
That's
too.
right, brothers having too.
It can be any of us out there. So we have to go back to paying attention to what we're thinking about. So I always take a page from advertisers in this book. Advertisers, when they want us to remember their jingle or their, when they want us to buy the new whatever, let's say the new chip, they will tell us about the new chip on radio. They will tell us about the new chip on social media. They're going to tell us about the new chip in the grocery store. We're going to just see the new chip over and over again advertised, right? Mm-hmm. Until we finally get to the store, and you know what? We say, let me try this new chip. And sometimes the new chip is just like the old chip, but it's just the advertising for it was so pervasive, and it was there over and over again, so much so that we said, let me try it. They kept it in front of us. So that's why we end up trying certain things. So, and advertising works, because if it didn't, we wouldn't buy the food we buy the cars we buy, eat the food that we eat, have the clothes that we have. Advertising works. So we've got to take a page from their book. I can remember some research. This was research a while back, so potentially this research has grown by now. I would imagine it's not gotten. I would imagine this research, the numbers I'm about to say, have not gotten smaller. But I read that marketing, when advertisers are marketing, we have to hear a commercial 6 times before we recognize that we've seen it or heard it once.
Wow.
So if we have to do that, then it's kind of like, well, man, no wonder we're inundated with advertising. So it's the same thing with our thoughts. We have to be inundated with the thing that we want to think, and it has to outweigh that opposing thought. So if you're popping in thoughts here and there of I'm going to do great, I'm going to be okay, things are going to work out. If you pop those in, once in the morning and once in the evening, an affirmation right before you go to bed, that's good, but it's not outweighing those negative thoughts that you're thinking all through the day of, this is never going to work out. So the intensity has to match.
Okay, so this is very interesting then. So